It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday morning, September 14th. I'm James Spann. What a delightful way to start the day. We've got 40s and the colder pockets over North Alabama, but a warming trend headlines our forecast this week. What an air mass. Just beautiful. Nice, cool, dry air over the eastern part of the United States. The trough that brought that air is lifting northeast through New England this morning. Down to 45 at Fort Payne and Decatur to start the day. Gadsden and Haleyville at 46. The coolest spot I could find was from Vic Bell, our sky watcher at Black Creek near Gadsden. Vic had 42 just before 5 o'clock. He sits in a bowl up on top of Lookout Mountain. Just remarkable. Numbers around the nation look good. Starting to feel like fall. Really, you have to go down to South Florida or head back to the desert Southwest for really warm air. But I understand we've got a lot of warm days left here. We all know that. It's very, very early in the season. In fact, it's still technically summer in terms of astronomy. Obviously, no severe weather problems today, and really no rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Saturday morning, suggesting no rain for most of the state. The big numbers over the Florida Peninsula. Tropical weather. This is the peak of the hurricane season. I think the 12th is the climatological peak, September 12th, and we've got a few waves out there, one coming off the coast of Africa. We have one that's very well organized in the central Atlantic, and then one over the far southwest Gulf, kind of the tail end of that front that brought the cool air. We'll first off take a look at that one in the middle of the Atlantic. The NHC guys have an 80% chance of that developing, but no worries for the United States. That's going to be headed north into the open water of the Atlantic. Little system in the southwestern Gulf. Again, those things can be pesky. We'll keep an eye on that, but the steering currents are going to collapse, and most models just kind of leave it drifting around for the next 48 hours, and most intensity models do not bring it to tropical storm strength. But again, we'll keep an eye on it just in case. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. Again, the trough that brought the cool air lifting northeast up through New England. New troughing over the west coast. And a beautiful day. Sunny with a high around 80 today. The humidity stays very low. Tomorrow, bright sunshine. We'll expect a high up in the middle 80s. Both the NAM and the GFS are at 84. I think we start the day in the upper 50s. It'll still feel good tomorrow morning. And this is Wednesday. Another sunny day with mid-80s. The moisture confined to the extreme Gulf Coast region of Florida and points south, basically the state of Florida. Thursday, again, mostly sunny. Temperatures creeping up, 87 coming off the GFS, and this is suggesting there might be a few isolated showers over the far eastern side of the state from Anniston south. For now, we're going to leave it out. We'll keep an eye on that. And then Friday looks dry. Upper 80s are likely. Understand maybe some parts of West Alabama could touch 90, but I think most of the state will stay in the 80s. And the weekend, Saturday, September 19th, a 588 ridge. Yeah, you know we'll have some warm days left. Come on now. Down below that, there's a surface front north of us up around St. Louis with a band of showers there. But for us, it still looks warm and dry. And the GFS is printing upper 80s. So for now, the college football games are looking safe for most of Alabama and the Deep South. And this is Sunday. We're still dry. That front to the north having a hard time pushing through that upper ridge. And again, 89 is coming off the GFS. Here's a week from today, Monday, September 21st, the ridge beginning to move to the west. You might mention a slight chance of a shower Monday with a front easing in here from the north, but again, odds of any big rain event looking very low here. We'll check the end of the forecast. This is Wednesday, the middle of next week, September 23rd. 588 ridge to the west. The polar westerlies are to the north. And again, looks pretty much warm and dry. Temperatures off the ensemble for the next 15 days. Highs mostly in the 80s, lows mostly in the 60s, although we do see a cool down maybe toward the end of September. But those numbers aren't that far from average for this time of the year. The numbers we have enjoyed in recent days, a definite anomaly for mid-September. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.